Good morning, good morning, good morning, Amalfi Coast. Every year, on the evening before school begins, we follow a tradition that feels almost like a secret whispered by summer itself. A sunset trip to Ligali Islands. It started when little Leni first packed her school bag years ago, and it has become the heartbeat of our September. A quiet promise to hold on to the magic just a little longer. Children often feel a tender mix of sadness, excitement, and nostalgia as summer fades. The freedom of long days giving way to the rhythm of school. Our yearly sunset cruise, for me, is our gentle bridge between those two worlds.
Summer is almost over.
Tomorrow we start school. The sky turns pink and orange. We feel happy for new school adventures.
We say goodbye to summer.
Soft music drifts across the water as the sun sinks low. The children scatter rose petals that dance on the waves. A sweet farewell to summer's long, warm days. Laughter mixes with the evening breeze, and the pink sky whispers of new beginnings. With hearts full of light, we turn toward a fresh school season, ready for the adventures ahead.
I'm strong.
I'm brave.
I can learn new things.
I'm ready for school.
I believe in myself.
I can solve problems. We had sunny days, swims, and fun with friends. Now we get ready for new lessons and adventures. School brings new teachers, new stories, and new dreams. We keep our summer memories in our hearts. Goodbye, summer, and hello, new school year.
Greeting summer in this tender tradition means so much for our children. It is more than a boat ride or a sunset. It is a gentle farewell to the season that let them run free. They step from sunshine into school days with hearts full of memories, ready for fresh stories, new friends, and the bright adventures of learning. Sailing back to Positano at night feels like drifting through a dream. The sea is quiet and dark, but ahead the cliffs sparkle with tiny golden lights. Each lamp twinkles like a star fallen to earth, wrapping the town in a soft glow. Good morning, Positano. The sun rises gently over the cliffs, lightening up the sea. While our children are getting ready for their first day of school, our dog Coricina waits for the neighbor's cat to pass by. Our gift for the start of school this year was a special perfume for each of our girls, a fragrance chosen to match their own character and personality. We found them at Profumi di Positano, a lovely family-run business right here in town. Schau mal das Loch.
Mach mal jetzt den Topf mit ihm.
Sind alles sauber. And then it was time to leave the house. I carried the backpacks while Rosie held Cuoricina, and together we walked down our stairs to the bus stop, where Leni and Rosie would catch their school bus. All of the friends were already waiting with excited smiles. And there they go, hopefully enjoying a beautiful first day of school. Hello and welcome in my kitchen. Today is first school day and I promised Leni and Rosie to make their favorite pasta. This is tomato sauce with minced meat, pasta bolognese, and also the dough I'm making by myself. You know that since COVID we are doing the pasta dough at home and I will show you now how we do it. All we need is simply this caputo pasta, the flour, and then we need salt and water and a little bit of olive oil. So I have here now the flour. It's semola re-milled. And the favorite one we are using is from Caputo, which is really good in quality, and from Naples, Napoli. Then I need a little bit of salt. I put a little bit of oil to make it a little bit softer, depending on the shape we are doing. And then I need only water. And then my hands. That's all I need. So I will mix it here in the bowl and then finish it on the table. The dough should be very soft and easy to put in shapes. So I put step by step the water to get the perfect pasta dough. We started to do the pasta dough during COVID and we never stopped. So it's very, very rare that we buy pasta since this period. Okay, so you can see once it's okay in the bowl, I just continue on the table. What I do always is I let the dough rest about half an hour and then it's perfect to make the shapes we want. We have a classic old pasta shape machine to make tagliatelle and lasagne and spaghetti. And the rest of the shapes we do with our hands. I'm going to show you also the perfect dough when it's done. I hit it. And then I will show you now how the dough is. It's soft, but still that we can shape nice different pasta types. So this one will rest now in a little bowl for half an hour. I will pick up the girls from the school bus and then we will make our pasta. The rest here and that's it. If you come closer, that's how it is. Okay, so the shape, if I put my fingers, it stays and softly comes back. Rosie was the first to come home, her cheeks still pink from the September sun. We headed straight to the kitchen to make fresh pasta, knowing we had about 30 minutes before Leni's bus would pull up. The flour clouded the air as we laughed and measured, our little kitchen filling with the cozy scent of dough. Rosi pressed the soft pasta sheet with serious concentration, then giggled as she rolled and sliced it into ribbons, twisting each piece into the charming scialatelle shape. The best sauce for our pasta is a happy bolognese. First, we let tiny cubes of carrot, onion and celery dance in a warm pan with a splash of olive oil. Then the meat joins in, sizzling and popping like it's telling little stories. A swirl of tomato, and we let it bubble slowly so all the flavors can become best friends. By lunchtime, the sauce is thick, tasty and ready to hug every twill of fresh pasta we made. And now, while we wait for Leni, it's also the perfect time to put all the dry, disinfected bones away. Rosie is delighted to have so many new bones to observe. Leni, how was your first day?
Good.
You have a lot of new teachers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we will have lunch and then we are going to have a chat and you can tell me everything, all the news. Today, I hopped on the ferry to Capri with my friend Nicki. After finishing the morning check-ins, I had a little window of free time until 3:30 this afternoon. Just enough for a quick escape. The ride was wonderfully smooth, about 35 minutes across the sparkling sea. But the moment we stepped onto the island, wow, it was packed. Lines of people snaked towards the famous little funicular that climbs up to the piazzetta. Everywhere I looked, taxis, buses, the train, there were crowds waiting. At the port, we met my friend Wendy, who has a small shop right by the water. Her family runs a boat rental business here in Capri. Because the island was so busy, we decided to skip the funicular and climb the little stairways up to the main square. It took us about 15 minutes in the warm sun and we reached the piazzetta just as the famous Capri clock tower rang out its noon bells. Everything is now pink. Look how busy the buses still are, even after lunchtime. After our little shopping tour, we decided to walk back down to the port, just as we walked up earlier. The path is full of beautiful views and the blue of the sea is absolutely stunning. All done on Capri. I picked up all the sweets for Peppe and for the girls, and I got my sunglasses, and now we are back at the beautiful hotel Nicki and I stayed in June, and we are enjoying an orange juice because it was a beautiful place when we were here and we felt really at home. So we are back here for having a little drink and then back to the ferry and back to Positano. I love the buildings on Capri Island. Charming houses with elegant terraces and stunning views over the sea. Each one feels like a little piece of Mediterranean magic. Late summer in Capri is pure magic. The sun stretches long and warm across the limestone cliffs, painting them in soft golden light. The air carries a gentle breeze scented with salt and wild herbs. The sea is a dazzling transparent blue, so clear you can watch silver fish shimmer beneath the surface as you swim. Slipping into the water feels like diving into liquid crystal, cool and silky against the skin. Every stroke is a quiet celebration of the season's last warm days, a moment to savor before autumn whispers in. Before we said goodbye to the beautiful island, we stopped to greet our dear friend Stefano, who always has a warm smile and a story to share. After a cheerful chat and a quick wave, we stepped onto the waiting ferry. The late afternoon sun cast a golden shimmer on the water as the engines hummed to life, ready to carry us gently back home across the sparkling sea. This morning, while I was working at the info desk on the main beach, Leni called to say our rabbit Freda was not feeling well. I dropped everything and rushed home, and now we are on our way to a clinic near Naples that specializes in exotic animals. Our lovely vet Isabella is trying to understand what's wrong with Freda. Okay, we managed to get Freda back home yesterday. It was quite a shock because when I saw her that she was not moving, like not getting up, she was only laying down yesterday, I got really nervous because she has never had any problems. She's a little bit over 1 year, she's young, so. Luckily, I have a beautiful vet and he organized that I was able to go to the clinic in Portici. And there we got all the treatment she needed. They did an ultrasound and an X-ray, and we have now a lot of information. What is wrong with Freda? Freda has problems with her bladder. She has first an infection, and then she has like sand in the bladder and in the kidneys, and that's not good. So this means we need to change her alimentation. We need to change her vegetables because she gets about 30% of her whole fresh food, and then the rest, 70%, hay. What she ate was not perfect for her body. So parsley and other salads, she loved celery and radicchio, and also cicorio she loves, is not good for her and for these conditions. So now she needs more or less vegetables and salads that are only water, giving her only hydration. Freda gets now a lot of medicine. She gets this one against the pain. She gets Pasmex against the problems she had with the kidney. And she gets this mix of berries, which is good for the bladder. So I will try to give her all these things now. We will see how it goes. Fredy! Poopy! You could try this now. Good girl. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum. Oh, no. Fredy! You try against the pain. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. There. Ok, perfetto. Yeah, Fredy Poo! Happy Fredy! Go! Ooh. Everyone who follows us knows how much we love all our animals. So you can imagine how worried and sad we were when Freda wasn't feeling well. Luckily, she felt better after just one day. We also bought her a little drinking fountain so she can drink more easily. And we can already see that she's drinking even more.